You are the man who gave them the power to destroy themselves. And the world is not prepared. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3,
Truman needs to know what's next.
2,
What's next?
1.
Good morning, everyone. This is your good old neighbor Nick Hicks, Spider-Verse and Frozen 2 fan 2001 here. And just like Stranger Things is beginning filming for the final season, now I'm hearing that we're gonna get a Cobra Kai final season has begun filming, which thank goodness finally, because I love Cobra Kai. Cobra Kai is honestly one of my favorite shows of all time. And not just this news, we're gonna talk about 4 news. Like we do all the time we do this type of video. Anyway, so the news I'm talking about, which is nothing, again, the final season of Cobra Kai, which is my favorite show of all time, has begun filming. Hallelujah. And we're going to talk about The Last of Us has already won 8 Emmy, which I am so happy that The Last of Us, which is the best video game adaptation shows I ever seen in my life. And we're going to talk about the terrible box office of Night Swim, terrible start for 2024 movies. And last not least, we're going to talk about The Cross the Spider-Verse, which is my favorite film of all time, has won for Best Animated Feature Film at the 2024 HCA Asian Reward. Yeah, take that, troll band together fan 2001. Suck it. Sorry, guys. Anyway, so the first thing was starting off and doing to Cobra Kai is my favorite show of all time. Now we're going to start with this. Cobra Kai has begun filming. Honestly, guys, I'm probably been living under the rock right now. But apparently, Cobra Kai filming from last year was delayed because apparently of the writer and the actor strike, which the writer and actor strike go crap themselves or I kill. Yeah, anyway. So after I heard about this news, and I was like, finally, we're getting back to work. Working on an episode. Look, honestly, guys, even our son's annoying from Teen Time Go, but honestly, guys, that's my reaction that the final season of Cobra Kai has begun filming. And my thought on Cobra Kai, such a masterpiece show. This is how you do a great karate show, because this is a great follow-up to the Karate Kid saga. And honestly, guys, so let's hope Cobra Kai let's hope Cobra Kai season 6 will be the final season, because Cobra Kai been on air like in the past 5 years, which it's been 5 years when the show came out. Man, time to go fast, isn't it? Anyway, I cannot wait what all the story tell for this Cobra Kai season 6. Honestly, guys, what will happen to Johnny? What will happen to Daniel? And most importantly, what will happen to my favorite character in Cobra Kai? I don't know, we'll see. But anyway, so after I heard that the final season of Cobra Kai has begun filming, just like honestly, we're working on an episode. Okay, we're gonna cut that out because I do not like Teen Time Go. Honestly, one of the third worst shows I ever seen in my life. Anyway, this show is 100 times better than Velma. Yeah, we don't want to talk about Velma. Anyway, I am so happy that Cobra Kai season 6 is beginning filming. Like, thank you. We're getting back to work. Okay, first Stranger Things is final season is begin filming, and now Cobra Kai, man, honestly, what next? Is Wednesday is beginning filming? Well, I have no idea when honestly, I have no idea when the next season for Wednesday, because I love Wednesday. Wednesday is my 5th favorite show of all time, honestly, which I love that show. That show is a masterpiece. Sorry, guys. So yeah, honestly, guys, only Netflix I'm still waiting on, which is another than Wednesday. So let's hope Wednesday season 2 will begin filming, because the actress from the Scream 6 is not going to be in Scream 7. Yeah, honestly, guys, what's the point of having Scream 6 in the first place? Sorry, guys. Honestly, guys, that was my thought on the final season of Cobra Kai has begun filming, which thank goodness, and now a lot of people is so happy about it, including me, because I'm a huge major fan of the Karate Kid. The Karate Kid movie is an epic, brilliant masterpiece, and don't let me get started of the next Karate Kid, which is the worst movie out of the Karate Kid movies. And honestly, guys, and now I think Karate Kid 2010 was It's okay. Honestly, God, I already know I took that film way too extreme, but honestly, God, my real opinion, it's okay. But honestly, guys, it's not as good as a Karate Kid movie, but I do enjoy it anyway. But honestly, guys, at least that movie had Never Say Never, which is my personal favorite Justin Bieber song, next to Peaches and Ghost. Anyway, so now let's get to the nether news. So hey guys, so last night it was an Emmy reward, which I don't even watch Emmy reward because that is not my type of reward show I would definitely watch. So yeah guys, so after I heard that The Last of Us has already won a Emmy reward, did you hear me? This show won a Emmy reward. That is amazing. I am so happy that Max original film and the casting crew and the production and the director and even the cast member, thank you so much for bringing the show back to life. Because honestly guys, I love The Last of Us, the video game. That is honestly is one of my second favorite video game I have ever seen. And yeah, sure, I haven't played it, but I've been watching the cutscenes, so I just count it as my favorite. Honestly guys, just because I did that, it didn't mean I have to play it, honestly guys. Anyway, so let me show you the category would win for The Last of Us, and I'm pretty sure that Mature is definitely be happy because it's honestly one of his favorite show out of the video game adaptation. So yeah. Anyway, so let's read it. Best Guest Actor, Best Sound Effects, Best Sound Editing, Best Guest Actress. So I'm citing. Best Picture Editing, Best Main Title Design. And I gotta be honest, this title design is way better than the Secret Invasion. I like Secret Invasion, but I just didn't care about the main title. It's just AI, as I said. Best Production Makeup, which honestly, that makeup is really scary, but thank goodness I gotta win that. And last not least, Best Special Visual Effect. Thank you so much, director and the casting crew. Who cares about the one episode that had a gay couple and people didn't like it? The bottom line is, The Last of Us is honestly, is one of my second favorite video game adaptation shows I ever seen, because my number one is Arcadia, starting Harry Steinfeld, which that show will always be my favorite out of the video game adaptation shows. And even and yeah, sure, even that show is not video game movies, but if you have honestly, guys, if you have that show, does have video game, and that film, that show is honestly, it's honestly one of my favorite cartoons cartoon ever made, honestly. So yeah, that was my thought on The Last of Us has already won a Emmy reward. I am so happy. Honestly, I am so glad that The Last of Us is getting so many fan base. Like, honestly, I cannot wait for season 2. And now let's talk about the box office of Night Swim. Not just Disney Wish, and not just Aquaman and the Wasp Poopy. Now we're going to talk about the Night Swim. I'm very sorry, I meant to say Aquaman and the Wasp Kingdom, which, honestly, guys, I was having fun. Honestly, guys, I was just having fun with this. Honestly, let's get back to what I'm doing. Anyway, so yeah, guys, and anyway, after I heard that Night Swim was a box office flop, like I said, bad start for 2024 movie. And honestly guys, and stop blaming on January just because we're gonna get bad film on the first day of 2024. It didn't mean it's all January's fault. If it's January's fault, why didn't it was January in the first place, right? Guys, think about it. So you guys, and honestly, if I do a win on Night Swim, I'm not gonna blame on January. I'm just gonna blame on James Wan, because James Wan had one simple job, and on the side, he's just like making terrible film based on the haunted pool. Like, who in the right mind wants to see a horror movie about haunted pool? And yeah, sure, honestly guys, I do remember my first day in the pool, which it was pretty scary. But anyway, let's read the box office. So I'm saturating. Let's read it. Anyway, Night Swim earned $5.2 million on its opening day at the Dominion box office. OMG, that is terrible. Such a bad start of 2024 movie. Like, honestly guys, with all the movies that you pick, and now you pick this film as a purpose start for 2024 movie, what kind of society we're living in, huh? Man. Honestly guys, I just do not trust this type of horror film these days, because sometimes horror film, like, releasing bad movie after bad movie after bad movie. And no, it's not because of January. Stop blaming on January. It's stupid. Anyway, every single year. They always start in 2024. Honestly, guys, years ago, we got The Devil Inside. We got Texas Chainsaw 3D. We got The Grudge back in 3 years ago, which I do not want to see. Which honestly, I do not want to see a horror movie about a girl with the black hair coming out of the tub. And I do not give it on that the actress from The Hunt is in that movie. The bottom line is The Grudge. Honestly, The Grudge look like a stink like a monkey poop. And the same thing to this, who in the right mind want to see a horror movie about the haunted pool? That is honestly is one of the most stupidest and the worst concept I ever heard for horror movies. And sorry guys, that was my thought on Night Swim box office. Yeah, honestly guys, I have no idea when this film's gonna have the money back. Like seriously, Jane Wan, are you serious right now? What happened to you, man? What happened to you, man? First you made Aquaman 2 and now this? Honestly guys, let's not blame on him for making Aquaman 2. I'm just gonna blame my Warner Brothers and Amber Heard made that film terrible. But honestly, guys, in his Aquaman 2, at least he tried. But this film, honestly, he didn't even try at all. Honestly, guys, this is the main reason why the people going to see Wonka better than. Honestly, guys, this is the main reason why people are going to see Wonka better than seeing this piece of crap. Honestly, guys, stay tuned for my rant on Night Swim. Don't worry, I'm not gonna blame on this film because it's released on January, which is a lazy criticism, you ask me. And sorry guys, and now let's get this news out of my face and we're gonna talk about this because this Night Swim is just, I might do a rant of it if I watched it tonight. I'm just gonna watch it online because there was no way in my mind that I'm gonna watch this film in theater. Heck no, I'm not watching it. I'm not watching it in theaters, I'm just gonna watch it online. And now, the last further ado, we're going to talk about the last news. I have to save it for the last, and this is the main reason why that Across the Spider-Verse is a work of cinema. Anyway, guys, so honestly, guys, I'm probably you heard about the reward show called about the HCA, and you was really thought that the Mutant Mayhem on the Mario, or even the Super Mario Bros. Movie, or even Elemental will win for Best Animated Feature Film. Well, I'm probably the hatred will be Across the Spider-Verse will be by Troll Band Together for 2001. So now I am hearing that my favorite movie of all time was another than The Across the Spider-Verse, which is a work, honestly guys, is a work of art, not Troll Band Together. Honestly guys, if you say Troll Band Together is a work of cinema, I'm just going to be laughing. Anyway guys, Across the Spider-Verse has won for Best Animated Feature Film at the 2024 at the HCA Award. I am so happy that my favorite movie of all time is getting so many rewards. Like honestly guys, I really hope this film will win for best visual effect, because this film have one of the best visual effects I have ever seen in a movie, not for animated film, for movie in history, because the visual effects looks absolutely beautiful, outstanding. It looks really gorgeous to look at, and I really hope Golden Globe will finally get them stuff together. And I gotta say, but this year Golden Globe is honestly going to be one of the best years for Golden Globe, because we got Bobby Heimer is going to win for best picture, I think. But if you pick two movies, it won't make sense, because that's not what award show is all about. You have to pick one movie, and then you can do it together. But anyway, if the Golden Globe will be rigged, honestly guys, I'm just gonna be disappointed, and I'm gonna be done with the Golden Globe, for goodness sakes. And so let's hope Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse will win for Best Animated Feature Film at the Golden Globe. But if it's not, honestly guys, I have to say it, but if Disney Wish win, I'll be right with it. I'll be fine with it. I will be cool with it, because honestly, I like Disney Wish, but honestly, to be honest, but we all agreed that Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse is so much better than Disney Wish. Even I am defending Disney Wish, but I think Across the Spider-Verse is a much better cinema movie, in my opinion. So yeah, that was my thought on Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse has won for Best Animated Feature Film at the 2024 movie. And not just that, honestly guys, Haley Steinfeld won for Best Narrator, which I am so happy that I am so glad that Haley Steinfeld is winning a reward. She was very happy. And honestly guys, her narrator, as honestly, is one of the best narrator I have ever heard in the cinema. Like honestly, she did a fantastic as a narrator. So let's hope Honestly, guys, so let's hope she would be a fantastic narrator in the Wes Anderson movie. That would be cool. That would be dope as quick. Anyway, guys, that was my thought on Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse has won for Best Animated Feature Film at the CEA Award. And that was my thought on also, guys, that was my thought on the terrible star box office of 2024, which is another Night Swim, which, yeah, I got a feeling that Aquaman, honestly, I got a bad feeling that Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom is going to beat this film at the box office, which, yeah. And honestly, guys, that was my thought on The Last of Us has already won at the eight at the Emmy Award, which I am so happy. I am so happy that someone have a fan base for this for this show, and this show is an epic brilliant masterpiece. And that was my thought on the final season of Cobra Kai, which is my favorite show of all time, has begun filming, which I cannot wait with the story to tell. And honestly, guys, what is my release petition? I think Cobra Kai Season 6 will be released in 2025 or 2026. Do not release it in 2030. Please don't, because I will be impatient forever. I need it. Honestly, I need a season. I need a season. Anyway, guys, and just like Stranger Things is beginning filming for the final season, and now the Cobra Kai, my boy, is getting the final season. Has begun filming. But honestly, guys, I'm gonna miss this show. I'm gonna miss this show. I'm gonna miss Johnny. I'm gonna miss Daniel. I'm gonna miss the villain. I'm gonna miss, honestly, guys, I'm gonna miss Miguel. No, people, I'm not talking about Miguel for Coco, and I'm not talking about Miguel from the Cross of Spider-Verse. No, I'm talking about Miguel and the Cross. No, I'm talking about Miguel in the Cobra Kai, and I need to stop saying that. Anyway, honestly, if you enjoyed this video, if you want to see more of this, please, I highly recommend you hit the subscribe button, turn notification, and share the video with your whole family. No, you excuse me, I'm gonna keep my, honestly, I know, excuse me, I'm gonna get my clothes on because I got something to do at once, which I don't want to tell you, but it's personal, mind your business. Anyway, have a great morning, everyone, and I see you guys next time. And tell me what your and honestly, guys, and tell me what's your favorite out of this news. For me, I think this news, honestly, I think this is honestly one of my favorite out of this news, because I am so happy that my favorite movie of all time is getting shadowing to Troll Band Together. Yeah, take that Troll Band Together. Fame 2001, you piece of knucklehead. Oops, sorry about that. I didn't mean to do that, which, yeah, honestly, God, I have the same for Frozen 2 for my trailer style for Frozen 2. Maybe I could do it for Ant-Man 3 Anniversary. And speak of Ant-Man 3, I don't understand why some people really hate Ant-Man 3. Like, are you kidding me? How in the world that Ant-Man 3 is way worse than The Flash, which, honestly, God, I might do a rant. Honestly, God, I might do a rant on the Raspberry Wood pedestrian, which that pedestrian, honestly, I got a bad feeling that The Flash is going to get snubbed for worst visual effects and worst actor, which is Adrian Miller, which Adrian Miller do not deserve like the Oscar. Like, come on, The Flash deserve like a Raspberry Award, because that film is a piece of donkey poop. Like, how in the world is Neptune above that Ant-Man 3 is way worse than The Flash? What kind of society we're living in, huh? Honestly, guys, we are living in the society that one of the worst comic book movie of 2023 is getting love, and honestly, guys, and my favorite movie out of the Ant-Man movie is getting so much hate. Like, just because Ant-Man 3 has beginning for Phase 5 MCU, it didn't mean you have audacity to hate that film. Honestly, guys, some people say, oh, little excuse. They're honestly gonna do excuse. Okay, guys, it didn't make no sense. Honestly, guys, was in this video. Anyway, have a great day, everyone, and I see you guys next time, and once again, adios!